WASA, schools, are you ready? WASA, we in the know. WASA, we H2O. WASA.
WASA's 5th National Schools Quiz Competition in the know with H2O. WASA 50 years and beyond.
This year we talking history.
The history of WASA, the water and wastewater sector, and future plans.
WASA. So if you're ready, show us what you know. In the know with H2O. WASA 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the know with H2O. WASA.
WASA, water security for every sector. Deliver it, sustain it.
Welcome to yet another dynamic and captivating episode of WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition, In the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond. Coming to you from WASA's Public Education Center, St. Joseph, the source for all your info on water. I'm your host, Vernon Ramerson, and it's my pleasure to be with you on this exciting journey. 2 schools have already staked their claim and are set to take part in the quarterfinal rounds. They anxiously await the next 6 challengers, one of which will be decided today. But first, the rules.
The buzzer should only be tapped after the moderator finishes reading the question. If the buzzer is tapped prior to the moderator completing the question will automatically be passed to the opposing team. There are 5 rounds of competition. During rounds 1 to 4, students are restricted from communicating with each other. Participant 1 on either team will answer question 1 alone. Participant 2 on either team will answer question 2, etc. If any student is found answering another's question, the student will be disqualified. 100 points will be awarded for all correct answers. 0 points will be awarded for incorrect answers and for partially correct answers. The judges will decide to award 50 or 75 points or ask for clarification towards awarding the total of 100. Teams can earn a maximum of 2,000 points, that is 20 questions by 100 points. If a team is asked a question and does not answer it correctly, the question will be handed over to the other team to answer. If the second team answers correctly, they are awarded 50 points, that is half of the points. The judges can also award 25 points for a partially correct answer. During round 5, students can collaborate as this round offers team questions and hence the answer can be discussed. Questions will be posted to the teams individually. After the host reads the question, a total of 15 seconds will be given to participants to collaborate and begin their response. If a team fails to begin their response within the allotted 15 seconds, 0 points will be awarded for the question. The judge's decision is final.
And here to ensure the rules are maintained, all employees of WASA are the judges. They are Head Judge Randy Marcano, Senior Manager, Internal Audit and Compliance. He's joined by Sheena Briggs-Edwards, Health and Safety Officer, and Candace Santana, Hydrological Technician 2. Now, the team that wins the overall competition takes back to their school $100,000 cash, a unique winner's trophy, and the bragging rights as champions for WASA's In the Know with H2O competition 2015. Today, we're joined by Arima North Secondary and Vishnu Boys Hindu College. Team captains, the floor is yours. It's time to introduce your team members. Satya Maharaj of Vishnu Boys Hindu College, who's on your team?
It is my pleasure to introduce my colleagues Sanjeev Maharaj, Rikash Bujram, and Nishkal Maharaj.
Thank you very much. And Kenan Gomez of Arima North Secondary, please introduce your teammates.
Hi, my name is Kenan Gomez, and to my right here is Makili Brooms, Christine Lieberl, and Adina Ramlan.
Thank you very much. When we return, we dive straight into the action. Keep it locked to CTV. This is WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition, In the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond. More up next.
So if you're ready, show us what you know. In the know with H2O. WASA 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the know with H2O. WASA.
In just 4 short years, the level of 24/7 water distribution has changed dramatically from 18% to an impressive 73%. The accelerated infrastructural development conducted across the country has ensured that many areas received water for the very first time.
Very happy when we got water for the very first time in life.
Thank God we get some water now.
Everything is a whole lot better.
Look, we get water in the pipe.
So happy. We just cannot express how happy we are.
No, I don't have no problem again.
Celebrating the joy now flowing across the country.
So if you're ready, show us what you know. In the know with H2O. WASA, 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the know with H2O. WASA.
Welcome back to WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition, In the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond. Both teams have worked tirelessly studying for this contest, and it's now time to put that hard work to the test. I can assure you that these students are up for the challenge and are ready to do so. But first, here's a quick look at the topics. History of the water sector. History of the wastewater sector. Social, economic, and leadership impacts. Future plans beyond 24/7 and 2015. And corporatization. It's time now to proceed to the first round, History of the Water Sector. Here we go. So Vishnu Boys College, Satyam, and Arima North Secondary, Keenan, time to come to the podium. Here's your question. Multiple choice. There are 4 choices. Please wait till I read all the choices at the end. What Act of Parliament established the Water and Sewage Authority in 1965? A, Act 17, B, Act 16, C, Act 19, or D, Act 15? Vishnu Boys.
The Act 16.
Judges?
Sorry, his hands moved before the questions were finished.
So we'll hand it over to Keenan.
Act 16.
That is correct. And now Sanjeev of Vishnu Boys and Makili of Arima North. Here's your multiple choice question. What was the main cause of Trinidad's cholera epidemic in the early 1850s? A, land pollution. B, no water available to citizens. C, poor sanitation since there was no pipe-borne water supply. Or D, water pollution.
C.
That is correct, poor sanitation. Now Rikash of Vishnu Boys Hindu College and Christine of Arima North, your turn up at the podium for your multiple choice question. Which of the following sources was used for the development and expansion of water supplies in the 1920s? A, Navet Reservoir. B, Caroni River. C, Hillsborough East River, Tobago. Or D, Courland River. Vishnu Boys.
A.
A is incorrect. Take a tab, Christine.
Hillsborough East River.
That is correct. Well done. And on Nishkal and Lena, your turn up at the podium. Here's your multiple choice question. The developments outlined in the Central Water Supply Scheme of the 1930s depended on a water supply from which of the following sources? A, Arena Reservoir. B, Navet Reservoir. C, Hillsborough Reservoir. Or D, Hollis Reservoir. Vishnu Boys.
The Arena Navet Reservoir. Well, B.
That is incorrect. Adina?
My answer is D.
B.
D.
D.
D. Yeah.
A, B, C, D?
D. Yeah, D.
Judges?
Okay. Yes, these.
Yes, that is correct. Well done. Well, that rounds off the first segment. We'll get right into the next, History of the Wastewater Sector. So once again, the first participant from each team, Keenan and Satyam. Here's your question in round 2. Which is the first WASA facility to utilize ultraviolet UV radiation to disinfect plant effluent? A, Beetham Wastewater Treatment Plant. B, Orchard Gardens Wastewater Treatment Plant. C, Arima Wastewater Treatment Plant. Or D, San Fernando Hope Wastewater Treatment Plant. Vishnu Boys.
Beetham Wastewater Treatment Plant.
That is correct. Well done. Once again, Sanjeev of Vishnu Boys and Makili of Arima North. Here's your multiple choice question. How many private wastewater treatment plants did WASA assume responsibility for in 2004 as part of the Wastewater Adoption Project? A, 38, B, 26, C, 28, or D, 36? Arima North.
I'll go with C, 28.
That is incorrect. We hand it over to Vishnu boys.
A, 38.
That is correct. Well done. And now Rikash and Christine, it's your turn up here. Here's your multiple choice question. Which of the following does not comprise wastewater? Commercial liquid waste, B, agricultural liquid waste, C, mechanical liquid waste, or D, industrial liquid waste? Vishnu boys.
B, agricultural liquid waste.
That is incorrect. We'll hand it over to Christine.
C, mechanical liquid waste.
You are absolutely correct, Christine. And now the final question now for participant 4 in both teams. Ishkal, Nadina, here's your multiple choice question. In what year was Trinidad's first underground sewer system constructed in Port of Spain? A, 1952, B, 1861, C, 1960, or D, 1853? Arima North.
(1853)
That is incorrect. Over to you, Vishnu boys.
1952.
That is incorrect as well. It's 1861. Time for a quick break. When we return, we take a look at the scores. You're viewing WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition in the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond.
So if you're ready, show us what you know in the Know with H2O. WASA, 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the Know with H2O. WASA.
When you waste water, you waste one of the most precious resources in the world by filling up the sink when we wash our dishes, taking shorter showers, and by fixing leaking water tanks. We can save millions of gallons of water every day and still get the job done. Remember, we need water because without water, your life will never be the same. Water, use only what you need. A message from WASA.
So if you're ready, show us what you know in the Know with H2O. WASA, 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the Know with H2O. WASA.
Welcome back to the #1 secondary schools quiz competition in Trinidad and Tobago. WASA's In the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond. And as always, we're coming to you on CTV and streaming live at ctntworld.com for those of you online. The judges have done their tabulations and now the scores. Vishnu Boys Hindu College 150, Arima North Secondary 350. Well, let's head into round 3, social, economic, and leadership impacts. Good luck, teams. And so I'll ask team captains from both teams, Vishnu Boys and Arima North, to come forward for your questions. Multiple choice. When was WASA's first public education center, PEC, at the authority's head office complex in St. Joseph established? A, 2004, B, 2005, C, 2006, or D, 2007? Vishnu Boys.
C, 2006.
That is absolutely correct. Well done. And now Sanjeev and Makili, your turn. Multiple choice again. What was the name of the bill that sought to introduce water rates in Trinidad and Tobago for the first time in 1903? A, really ring in, so I'll continue reading, and it'll be for Arima North. A, the Walsh Report Bill, B, the Water Resources Bill, C, the Waterworks Bill, or D, the Wrightson Bill?
C, the Waterworks Bill.
That is absolutely correct. Well done, Makili. Here's your multiple choice question. Who was the chairman of WASA's Board of Commissioners in 1991? A, Mr. Mervyn McConney, B, Mr. John Eckstein, C, Ms. Pamela Nicholson, or D, Mr. Imtiaz Hussain? Vishnu Boys.
A. Mr. Mervyn McConaughey.
That is incorrect. Christine?
Mrs. Pamela Nicholson.
That is also incorrect. It's Mr. Imtiaz Hussain. Thank you both very much. Now Nishkal and Adina, your turn. Multiple choice again. Who was the Minister of Public Utilities in 1997? A. Mr. Ganga Singh, B. Mr. Jared York, C. Mr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, or D. Mr. Errol Grimes? Arima North.
A. Ganga Singh.
Absolutely correct. Well, the fourth round focuses on WASA's future plans beyond 24/7 in 2015, and we get to that round right now. So once again, Satyam and Keenan, you're up. Multiple choice again. A new desalination plant producing 4.6 mgd was constructed in which of the following areas? A. Port of Spain, B. Point Lisas, C. Pointe-a-Pierre, or D. Point Fortin? Vishnu boys.
D. Point Fortin.
Absolutely correct. Well done. Now Sanjeev of Vishnu boys and Makili of Arima North. Your multiple choice question. How many customers benefited from an improved water supply following completion of the Navet Trunk Main Replacement Project in 2011? A. 30,000, B. 9,400, C. 300,000, or D. 5,000? Vishnu boys.
B.
That is incorrect. Hand it over to Makili.
D.
D is also incorrect. The answer is a staggering 300,000. So now Rikash and Christine, you're up again. Multiple choice again. How much water is the 16 delineated groundwater development zones in Tobago estimated to produce? A. 8 mgd, B. 4 mgd, C. 9.5 mgd, or D. 16 mgd? Arima North, Christine.
mgd.
That is incorrect. Rikash?
E.
That is also incorrect. The answer is B, 4 mgd. Thank you both, and we get Nishkal and Adina. Listen carefully to the question, and multiple choice again. Which one of the following is not a catchment location for wastewater development works currently being funded by the Inter-American Development Bank, the IDB? A. Malabar, B. Maloney, C. San Fernando, or D. Caroni? Vishnu boys.
Caroni.
That is correct. Well done. WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition in the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond, continues right after this.
So if you're ready, show us what you know in the Know with H2O. WASA, 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the Know with H2O. WASA.
When you waste water, you waste one of the most precious resources in the world. By turning off the water while we brush our teeth and by using a watering can to water our plants, using a bucket to wash our cars, we can save millions of gallons of water every day and still get the job done. A message from the Water and Sewage Authority.
So if you're ready, show us what you know in the Know with H2O. WASA, 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the Know with H2O. WASA.
We're mere moments away from crowning today's winner and a new quarterfinalist. This is WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition in the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond. Thanks for staying with us on CTV. It's now time for the scores. Judges? Vishnu Boys Hindu College 450, Arima North Secondary 550. Well done so far, guys. In round 5, teamwork and cooperation is a must. As the rules dictate, the round allows students to collaborate and work out their answers together. Prior to the start of competition, there was a coin toss and Arima North Secondary won, but opted to go second. Round 5 corporatization begins now. Good luck, teams. So we go to Vishnu boys with the first team question. Define the term corporatization. We need your answer now.
Corporatization is when a public-owned entity under the purview, the transformation of a government-owned entity under the purview of a ministry or municipality into a private sector
Judges?
We could have won 50 points for that.
50 points? Very good. So the next question now goes to Arima North. Multiple choice. Which one of the following is not a reason for Japan's success in the water and wastewater sectors? A, the use of technology, B, metering efficiency, C, external accountability, or D, sound institutional regulations?
D.
Did you say D?
B.
B. Judges, which one did you hear?
Please clarify.
B.
B. Yeah, that's correct.
That is correct. Metering efficiency. Back to Vishnu boys now. Multiple choice again. What is the name of the Uganda water utility? A, Metropolitan Water and Sewage Services, MWSS. B, National Water and Sewage Corporation, NWSC. C, Water and Sewage Company of Uganda, WASCO. Or D, Water and Sewage Department Uganda, WSD.
is B.
B?
National Water and Sewage Corporations.
And you're absolutely correct. Well done. And the final team question goes back to Arima North. Multiple choice. When did the WASA Board of Commissioners approve the implementation of a corporatization framework within the authority? A, 2010, B, 2011, C, 2012, or D, 2013?
2010.
That is incorrect. We hand it over to Vishnu boys.
The answer is C, 2012.
That is correct. Well, we've come to the end of today's competition. We take a short break, but when we return, we crown today's winner, quarterfinalist number 3. There's still much more to come on WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition, In the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond.
So if you're ready, show us what you know. In the Know with H2O. WASA, 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the Know with H2O. WASA.
In just 4 short years, the level of 24/7 water distribution has changed dramatically from 18% to an impressive 73%. The accelerated infrastructural development conducted across the country has ensured that many areas received water for the very first time.
Very happy when we got water for the very first time in life.
Thank God we get some water now.
Everything is a whole lot better. Look, we get water in the pipe. So happy. Words cannot express how happy we are.
Mama don't have no problem again.
Celebrating the joy now flowing across the country.
So if you're ready, show us what you know. In the Know with H2O. WASA, 50 years and beyond. Hey, in the Know with H2O. WASA.
And welcome back. Thanks for staying with us here on CTV for WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition, In the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond. We've come to the end of preliminary number 3. Both teams represented as best they could, but there's only room for one winner. Which one is it? Ladies and gentlemen, here's the final tally. Well, it's a tie. Vishnu Boys Hindu College, 650, and Arima North Secondary School, 650. And that, my friends, means that we go to sudden death. Whoever answers these questions correctly, the first one, will be the winner. And because of the arrangement before, we go to Vishnu Boys first with the question. WASA's transformation into a corporatized entity is part of which of the following? A, 24/7 and 2014, B, water security for every sector, C, water for all, or D, corporate governance project?
The answer is D, corporate governance project.
All right, so we now pose a question to the tiebreaker to Arima North Secondary. What is the name of the organizational framework that must be in place to allow for the corporatization of an entity such as WASA? Time is up. So I guess that means that we now have a winner. Vishnu Boys Hindu College, congratulations. Congratulations to you as well, Arima North. A wonderful, wonderful effort. Good luck to the remaining schools. I'm Vernon Ramasa. Join us again tomorrow at 5:05 p.m. right here on CTV, or stream with us on ctntworld.com, where we'll see St. Mary's College square off against Rio Claro West Secondary School on WASA's 5th National Secondary Schools Quiz Competition, In the Know with H2O, 50 years and beyond. Bye for now, and thanks for viewing. Well done, guys. It was very close.
What's up, schools? Are you ready? What's up? We in the know. What's up? We H2O. What's up?
WASA's 5th National Schools Quiz Competition, In the Know with H2O. WASA 50 years and beyond.
This year we talking history.
The history of WASA, the water and wastewater sector, and future plans.
What's up? So if you're ready, show us what you know. In the know with H2O. What's up? 50 years and beyond.
WASA, water security for every sector. Deliver it, sustain it.